Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Anime Summit podcast. It's your favorite ho for show, Sam the Bomb. And with me, I got Nick.
What up?
And Mac Attack. And Smokey. Alright, okay. Later in the episode, we're going to talk about our favorite endings. EDs, endings.
EDs, ending themes.
EDs as in endings, not erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, I don't have ED.
Depends on the ending, but you know.
Depends on the yeah.
Let's look at Urban Dictionary.
Let's look at Urban Dictionary real quick. Open that up real quick.
Continue, Sam.
But first of all, we're gonna roll down the docket here, and we're going to say what's on our mind about the news and current events that's on the anime community. And then we're gonna vote for the waifu. And then
what do you like, that fucking rooster from those old, slightly racist Looney Tune cartoons?
Yeah,
Foghorn Leghorn. Can you
Foghorn
seriously
Leghorn.
not remember Foghorn Leghorn? Are you that much of a pleb to not be able to remember Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah, I've seen him. Don't know his name. Leghorn. Shit. He's not a waifu. I don't know who he is, right? Don't judge me.
He is indeed not a waifu.
Yeah, I know. Bugsy Bunny, the chick bunny. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on, boys. News.
So let's pass on the mic to Nick.
The week of
news.
August 5th, roughly. All right, the news. Yeah, so a couple of big things. We got...
These are pretty big things,
we got like three big pieces of news this time. So first one,
big pieces of
Sony
ass.
Pictures TV acquires majority stake in Funimation. And this is pretty big. What it means is... Dude, fuck if I know, honestly. It means a lot. Like, really, Funimation has been struggling with their streaming platform. As, you know, listeners would know, because Quogo always complained about how their app was kind of shitty. They weren't doing a great job compared to Crunchyroll and other services for streaming specifically. But they did handle physical merchandise like DVDs, Blu-rays pretty decently. They had some good titles there. Up until recently, they had Dragon Ball Z, the property there. I think actually that... Do you guys know offhand if that got transferred to another company? I think it did. I think Funimation no longer is doing Dragon Ball, but I could be wrong on that. In any case, they were having trouble with competing in the streaming market, so Sony's taken over. Sony Pictures Television. There's like a whole bunch of like divisions of Sony, and I'm not like, honestly, look, I'm not like super read up on the business aspect of all this stuff. It's pretty complicated. We're going to post an article in the show notes to the Anime News Network explanation of it all. That'll give a better idea of what's going on. Basically, we don't really need to worry about them getting those crazy Aniplex DVD Blu-ray prices that are like way jacked up. It's like $150 for Kill la Kill. Fuck you. Like, we're not going to have that. Hopefully, not anytime soon. And a big thing that's going to happen now is like these companies that have anime rights are going to try to help produce anime too, so they can get a bigger cut of the pie. And so the better, it's just like a win-win all around if they're able to do that.
Right.
You guys have any thoughts on this?
I don't know. I'm kind of worried about... I don't really even know what the right word is for it. The monopoly of...
As long as I keep getting my anime, I'm fine.
I don't know. I don't want... anime is kind of like on the rocks. No, it's not. But like, things with anime and the business of anime always seem shaky. Like, there's always something going on that makes it financially unstable for some reason. Like the shortage of animators, the fall of U.S. production companies, and all this crazy shit. And I don't want any more, like, crazy shit to happen. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're just in a little bit of flux right now with companies jostling for position, like Netflix and Sony and Amazon and Crunchyroll and all of them are trying to...
Yeah.
Honestly, they're trying to get their piece of the market,
Right, and honestly, I hope this is just helpful. Well, maybe this will just...
Yeah.
Hopefully this doesn't cause more wholly generic shit to come out.
I feel like it'll be the opposite.
That's why I said hopefully. I hope that we get some very good, high-quality content from this.
Right, because if Sony's behind them, they'll have more money to do stuff. Hopefully,
we need more shows out there like Keion, like Cowboy Bebop.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, dude, just give them some budget.
Like Martian Successor Nadesico.
That's what I'm saying.
Weird one, but yeah, sure.
But anyway, there's Funimation website has put out a FAQ. So I mean, if you wanna,
we'll link that. We'll link the Anime News Network article.
I'll make sure I link that when I upload to YouTube.
Yep. And I'll post in the show notes too. So yeah, that's a big piece of news. Another one, the second one is real quick. Daisuki.net is shutting down. They were known for having they were a streaming service over the past couple of years that's been known for having a lot of Gundam titles. They had One Punch Man.
I actually watched IBO.
One Punch Man.
Yeah. They had a bunch of stuff on there. They had really good video quality compared to the other ones. And, they just couldn't. It appears, I don't have all the information on hand, but it appears that it's just a result of the increased competition. There's all these big players in the field right now, and Daisuki is just a little small fish, and they're like, fuck, what am I going to do? That's my thoughts on it. I don't know all the details, but that's just my speculation. This is just part of the business, They're not big enough to fight with the big boys, so.
Yeah, I mean, their service was cool, but there wasn't a lot of selection. There was just I don't know, it was really weird. Their video streaming was really cool, though, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So basically, we're gaining Sony Funimation, losing Daisuki. And then the third piece of news real quick is Netflix this is kind of a two-parter. Netflix has announced a bunch of co-produced anime that they started for 2018 and beyond. There's a whole list. We can list them in the show notes. There's like a whales, I don't know the title, something with whales, but it looks really cool. And there's a whole big variety. Castlevania is getting released as well. Let's see, that's coming out in chunks, I believe. Or the first part came out. There's a couple other ones too. And then their other announcement was that Violet Evergarden is arriving on. It's on Netflix. Everyone's just like, fuck.
Violet Evergarden.
So it's Violet Evergarden's going to be on Netflix, boys. Get out your sails and your eye patches and your parrots, and go sail the high seas, because it's not coming out till spring. So that sucks. Japanese Netflix will stream it in the winter. Everyone else gets it in the spring. Yeah.
And boom goes the dynamite.
So, well, I mean, the big news though is Netflix is really getting they're really getting into the
anime
production side of anime. Oh yeah, here's the list right here. So we got Sword Guy the animation, we got Baki, part of one of my favorite shows, Baki the Grappler. Great manga, great anime. Well, fun. It's not great, but it's good, Then there's another there's another Saint Seiya. Netflix is bringing out something called Lost Song, something called Aiko Incarnation, something called Be the Beginning, Devilman Crybaby, and others. Something else with a whale in the title, I think. But yeah, anyway, Netflix is getting real deep, so this should be cool. I think this is good. I think there'll be higher quality in general. We're not going to get just generic isekai smartphone shit shows, So I'm kind of excited, despite the fact that they only release in big chunks and not weekly, but it's fine.
It'll buff out.
I do have one quick piece of news that I think is super cool. This is me just fangirling more so, but I thought it was just super sick. Tatsunoko Studios is doing a thing. It's like a CG animated series. I don't know if it's a movie or a short series or what, but they're putting all of their heroes in one big crossover show or something. And I love that shit. I love that crossover shit. So there's Ken the Eagle from Gatchaman, Tekkaman from Tekkaman Blade, Polymer from Hurricane Polymer, and Casshern from Casshern Sins. They're all going to be in one movie or show, and they're going to kill people. It's going to be legit.
Nice. Super Smash Brothers style. Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice.
Like, I love this shit. I love all that shit. I love Tatsunoko. And I thought that was super cool. Anyways, the trailer or the PV's out for it if you want to go see it. But
yeah, I'll post that show notes. Post all the other stuff in the show notes.
Show notes.
Move on, boys. Let's move on.
Waifu of the week.
Sam, you got it?
It's Fu. Here's why.
That's fucking right. Okay, so wait, who's Fu? Who the fuck's Fu?
She's from Samurai Champloo. She's the main character, or one of the 3 main characters. She's the girl who convinces the other 2 main characters to go with her on this crazy journey on finding the samurai who smells of sunflowers.
There you go. That's Fu.
Samurai
she has a very
Champloo.
big appetite. She's a champion eater.
If you haven't, dude, that episode is so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I love that episode so much.
Dude, Samurai Champloo, great show. We ought to do like a spotlight on that at some point.
The friggin' beatboxing guys, there's like boom, a boom, a boom.
That was historically accurate.
Yeah, yeah, because here's the thing about Samurai Champloo, it's like by the guys who do Cowboy Bebop, and Cowboy Bebop is like cowboys in the future in space with jazz music.
Yeah, noir style and all.
Yeah, and Samurai Champloo is like samurai B-movie back in the way past feudal Japan era with hip hop.
Yeah.
So like there's these like samurais beatboxing and it's like no one questions it. It's just like
I still love the episode where they learn baseball too. Yeah.
They play baseball.
But yeah.
The one guy is like, I'm looking for the man known as Chua Gene. What'd you say his name was?
Yeah.
I didn't really hear that. Chua Gene. It's like, I don't understand what you're saying, but okay.
And it's more than comedy. It's got like really great fight scenes too.
Dude, yeah.
So yeah, great show.
Great show. It does get super serious. It's fucking.
Wait, we're not talking about Samurai Champloo this episode. Other than Fu being the waifu of the week, who Sam wants to bang even though she's 15 years old.
I don't want to bang her.
I'm only saying that because Sam was like, wait, she's not a waifu. She's only 15. Like before the show started. And I'm like, I just had to point that out. It's funny. We say waifu of the week because it rolls off the tongue. Best girl of the week doesn't roll off the tongue as well. So that's the title. Anyway.
So who wants to start?
So main topic. Main topic.
Our favorite Eds.
Our favorite erectile dysfunctions.
Ed and Eddie. My favorite Ed is
butter toast.
So how are we doing this? How are we doing this, boys?
Buttered.
So let's define EDs first really quick. So ED, it's like the opposite of an opening.
ED is ending theme. Continue.
Ending theme. And then all it is, it's the ending theme to an anime TV series specifically. You can't see me right now, but I'm looking in Sam's direction. Anyway. He tried to sneak in a movie one in there. But anyway, specifically for TV series, it's not part of the OST. It's the ending theme that plays at the end of every episode. That's what we're doing. And we're talking about not only the song, but also the visuals, equally important as a song.
Just like we did in our favorite openings episode, which you can catch on RSS feed and YouTube and iTunes right now.
Twitter.com/Anime Summit. Tweet at us.
Do that. Sub.
And if you need a Crunchyroll subscription, go to crunchyroll.com/basement.
So why doesn't, I don't know, let's just go how you have it on the doc. Just go Nick Mac Me.
Oh, it's alphabetical. Well, not really. It's kind of alphabetical.
Nick Mac Me.
All right, boys. So, my number 7 favorite ED is Dragon Ball. And I don't have the title. I think it's, fuck, dude. Let me look this up.
Several bad puns later.
So my number 7 favorite ED is it's from the show Dragon Ball, 1988. It's called Romatikku Ageru Yo. I butchered that. And it's by Ushio Hashimoto. I'm actually talking about the English version of this song. I don't have the English title on hand. We're going to have to go with that. But we'll link in the show notes. Dragon Ball, to me, it's like this ultimate shonen adventure story, right? You got Goku, you got Krillin, you got Master Roshi. You got them going on these fun adventures. Bulma's in it, too. Actually, Bulma's prominent in the ED. And the idea of Dragon Ball is to go on adventures. It's to have fun. It's to grow up and, fight martial arts and make friends along the way. And that's literally part of the lyrics in the show. It's like friends along the way. So it's Dragon Ball. The reason I'm putting this here is that it's so It's like the good version of nostalgia, right? It's one of those things that you saw when you were a kid. Like I saw Dragon Ball a long time ago, and this actually holds up. This is one of those songs that I play it, I watch it, I listen to it, and it's just like it brings me back to those times, right? You guys have seen this, right? I posted it in the notes. Yep.
It's super catchy.
Yeah. What I mean, you got any comments on there, Sam or Matt?
It's called Romantic Ageru, and the English version is done by Daphne Jerry.
Oh, Romatikku. Okay, it's like kind of the English-Japanese hybrid word.
Yeah, and then the English version is not a literal translation of the Japanese version, but it's still the same song. Like it's kind of like how Yu Yu Hakusho had the Japanese in. But anyway, no man. Here's what's really cool about this ending is that it just kind of showcases like Bulma like on her adventure. Oh yeah,
best girl Bulma. She's at her best in Dragon Ball because she gets more screen time. You know? She
is just seeing all these different crazy things that she didn't even know existed because she's riding with Goku, and the visual of it is just her kind of reflecting on all that. And actually it starts off by her looking out the window and you seeing her reflection, and that's actually how one of my favorite Dragon Ball Super endings starts off, except Bulma's older and she looks behind her.
Oh, they call back to it. Nice.
And there's Vegeta getting ready to leave, and it's raining instead. And that song's called Boogie Back. But anyway, this song, Romantic Ageru, so good. It's so catchy. I like the English version a little better, I think. I don't know why.
Everything Dragon Ball English is just so much better. Except for the OP, actually. The OP is better in... The Dragon Ball Z opening is better than the English
Dragon
one,
Ball... And let's point out, and thanks for Nick for bringing this up, let's point out, too, that the OST in general for Dragon Ball is just really...
so much better in English.
Yeah. Well, even just like the regular music, like throughout the show, like.
Here's my question: how did it get popular? Like, if they had the Bruce Faulkner soundtrack in Japan, it would be like twice as big as it is now. Like,
I just like that one
made
song.
The show, dude. Oh my god,
that one song where it's like dun 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 dun, bong dun 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 dun, dong.
Yeah, that's part of the OST, but then that's also like part of the opening too. Anyway,
but the ending theme,
we should move on.
Great.
Dragon Ball, classic show. Everybody should watch it. One of the all-time most popular, most classic, most copied shows. Great ending theme.
And Goku is still a badass as a kid. Like,
yeah, he's funny too. It's really funny. But yeah, anyway, you should move on to one of you guys.
Okay, so preface this. Even though I have 7 here, I did not assign them an actual numerical ranking based on how much I like them. Yeah, these are all rough
orders.
Yeah, these are just our 7 favorites, or at least for me.
At this point in time, like they change all the time.
Mine are pretty static. So for my first one that I'm going to bring up is Psycho Pass, the first ending specifically, Monster Without a Name, done by Chelly. Okay, so on a lot of mine, I'm going to go more off of the music than I will, say, the animation and everything. But this one, got to bring up the animation. Because a lot of times the OPs have, that stellar animation and everything. But with Psycho Pass's first ED, the animation and the art style just blends over so well into the ED from the themes of the show. And it really reflects the show very well. That in the song is absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And it does this kind of glitchy kind of thing. So it just kind of adds to that feel that something's really not right with the world that they live in Psycho Pass. And it's a fantastic ending theme. And I am fairly certain whenever I was watching Psycho Pass, I never skipped this song. It's so cool.
Yeah,
like whenever
it's really fast paced.
Whenever I played Osu, oh man, I love this song so much. Oh, so many clicks. Oh, so good.
So many clicks.
So many clicks, man. I mean,
I like this song. It's a good song.
It really is.
It almost tells a story too. I can see some hints at plot elements in the ED.
Yeah, it's a very well thought out ending theme. It really is. Like I went back to it because I was looking into, what I wanted on my 7 for this. And I was going through my MAL and looking at all the different ending themes for all the shows that I've seen. And I got to this one and I was like, holy shit. This ending theme was really, really good. Like art style wise and what they did as far as visuals are concerned. So yeah, that's going to be my first pick in this list. Check it out if you haven't seen the show. Dude. It's a pretty catchy video and it's a very catchy song.
Yeah, it almost feels like a first-person shooter at times, the ending theme to me, when I'm seeing it.
Man, first-person shooter, man. Gonna bring out that Halo
Got that
Combat
crime
Evolved.
scene.
I'm gonna bring out the Magnum, man. Most OP gun in the game.
No, it's the pistol, dude.
That is
Pistol.
the pistol.
No, it's called the pistol, though.
No, it's called the Magnum.
No, man, you're thinking
Just
of,
like
you're
the
thinking
pet.
of
Just
Zoolander,
like
dude.
no, just like the pet.
Art, tweet at us. Anime
just
Summit.
like
Is it
the
a pistol
pet
or the
name.
Magnum?
Just like the pet name for my dick. Magnum.
All right,
Which
anyway.
Halo game are we talking about? Anyway,
Okay, my
I'm
turn.
talking about Halo 1.
That's Halo 1 CE.
No,
Combat
it's
Evolved
called
is
Pistol.
the PC port. Anyway,
Combat Evolved is the name of it.
No,
period.
it's all called
It's all Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
no, it's not.
Shit.
Yes, it is.
Shit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Okay,
Halo
shut up.
Combat Evolved.
Okay, shut up.
Correct, bro.
Shut up. Okay, yeah. Halo's gay. Okay.
What did you just say?
Halo sucks.
Move on.
Don't
Let's
look at me
move
at that
on.
tone of voice.
All right.
Tom,
Don't
just
talk at me.
say the fucking title. I'll say
Number
it for
7.
you if you don't.
Of my list. No, okay, I gotta preface mine a little bit because I a lot of the time skip the EDs, so this list was kind of hard for me to come up with because I actually don't enjoy EDs as much as others. Anyways, or as
Maybe you
much
should
as
look at some
openings.
good ones then.
Otherwise, number 7, I picked Fukai Mori, the second ending to Inu-yasha by Do As Infinity. This song is so damn catchy. I love this song.
I remember listening to this on Toonami.
I love all the endings to Inu-yasha, but this one is my favorite. And the visual of it is literally kind of just almost kind of like the Bulma one from the Dragon Ball ending, where it just kind of shows the characters Sesshomaru
gazing wistfully into the distance.
Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
because at this part of the series, Sesshomaru is more prominent, and it starts following his own kind of arc, whether he's fighting Inu-yasha or not. So I think they wanted to showcase that with the second ending. And the song is just like almost like kind of like I wouldn't say it's like a power ballad, but it's kind of slow like a ballad, and the girl's voice, the woman's voice is just like
Yeah, it's got
it's
those
out
hills
there.
and valleys.
Yeah.
It starts high, or it starts like really throaty, and then it goes down and gets a little softer, and then it goes up again.
Yeah.
to
The full
chorus.
song, it doesn't start like that, but this is just, we're talking about the TV, we're talking about the EDs, so...
Yeah, we're talking about
thi-
the ED, not the full song. Fuck full
this
songs.
this version of it is really cool, though, because it starts off like just really like, boom, Anyway,
Yeah, I think this is the one where the song is better than the animation.
this is
it's a lot
definitely
of-
that, but I do love...
Yeah.
I also love it, too, because Sesshomaru is my favorite. He's husbando
He's
for
your
me.
boy. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what made Inu-yasha popular, is the character designs, actually.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
one of the big things there.
Rumiko Takahashi did such a good job with Sesshomaru. I want him to sit on my face. And I just want to...
What was that?
Okay.
What? I fucking... Oh, my God.
San, did you know that man butts are not the same as lady butts?
I
All
don't
right?
care.
There's a long strand of hair attached to every man butt that will choke you.
I want him to turn into a wolf. Just kidding. Anyways.
Whoa, this isn't Wolf Children.
I want him to
Don't go
wolf
full
children
Hosoda
me.
on us.
Oh, my God. I
Okay.
fucking love Sesshomaru. Anyways, let's go back to...
Moving on, boys.
Next.
Number 6. Here we go. This is the show I keep recommending to you, and actually, Manime Matt recommended it last week. Death Parade, and the title of it is Last Theater by NoisyCell. So Death Parade is, like we explained last week, it's this this underworld moral compass style, like parlor game mystery show where the characters have to go through and determine their fate in the afterlife. And what happens in the ED to Death Parade is it's showing the mannequins who are like in the background of every of the bar, basically, where Death Parade takes place. And the mannequins are presumed to be like former people, right? Or at least they're vessels for them. And the way that it's shown is just it's very like kind of like dark noir art, like artful with the with this like sad. It's like a almost a melancholy song, but it's also a little bit like looking. It feels like death. The song. It's kind of a sad song, right? And part of the reason I'm picking this one is that it's one of those ending themes that plays that plays at the end of certain episodes in the show, and it transfers like it's like a perfect transition into this song. It's like part of the soundtrack almost. And another one I could have picked, which I didn't. Spoilers for later. Is like I didn't pick the Bakemonogatari ED. That's the more famous version of this, where they do, the Starry Night and they stare at it and the ED starts playing and everything. That's kind of what Death Parade does in one of the episodes. And I'm just highlighting this one because I just feel like it really encapsulates what the show is all about, and it's a catchy song. It's good too. So yeah.
Nice, dude. I haven't listened to it. I should listen.
You guys should watch Death Parade, and then when you get to that episode where this happens, like, so good. This was the number one show in the season that it aired. So a couple. Years
really?
Ago. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
It's really popular. I mean, it's not a perfect show, but it's still very worth watching. Yeah.
And this is not the first time I've gotten this recommendation, so I really need to watch this show. Really, really need to watch it. All right, Mac Shack.
Yes. So
that's the name of our restaurant, Mac Shack.
Mac Shack.
Copyright. Everyone, shut up.
Mac Shack.
Mac Hawk Down.
Mac Shack.
That's right, Mac.
This is like the opposite of the Death Parade of
Mac Hawk Down. All right,
which is good.
Go ahead.
Going on down to the Mac Shack. All right, here we go. Up next. The next one on my list is from a very great show called Spice and Wolf, of course.
It's another show I really need to watch.
Moving on.
Well, actually, it's Ukami to Karisuri Shiryu.
Shut up. Okay, so first ending theme for Spice and Wolf. It's called Ringo Biyori by Rocky Chack, and it's completely in English, or should I say English? It's completely in English. And
yes, English.
it is a fantastic.
We need to play the JoJo soundbite.
It's a fantastically cute ending theme. It really is, and it's one of those. Nick said it earlier. It's one of those that you don't really care for at first, and then you listen to it, and you're like, you know what? This is okay.
Yeah.
I like this. It's it's really cute and adorable, and it pairs very well with the art style for the ED, because the art style for at least the character designs it's different in the ending theme than it is in the show. And I think the switch in the styles there really kind of goes with the music, just, lighthearted, kind of happy.
Yeah, it's more chibi picture book style.
It's almost like a manga style, like straight up manga style drawings.
Actually, was the manga style more similar to that? I feel like it.
Yes.
I haven't read the manga.
Yes.
Or it's a light novel, actually, right? It was a light novel. Anyway,
yes.
They probably made a manga out of it. I think they made everything out of it. But
I'm just gonna say yes. But at least as far as the paper media is concerned, there we go. I can't get it wrong with that. As far as it
was a light novel.
As far as the paper media is concerned, it's closer to the art styles depicted on the actual paper media in the ending theme. And it's just so cute and adorable, and it melts your heart, and I love it. Love it.
It's one of those that you sing along to at the end.
I know, right?
Partway through.
Like I hear the first lick of it, and I'm just like, 7 apples on a witch's tree. It's just so happy. It's so happy. Oh, and it's apples everywhere because, of course, Holo loves apples. Oh,
yeah,
it's so nice.
She's the goddess of wheat or something, or harvest or whatever.
She is.
It's the opposite of the end or the opening. It's weird because usually the opening is more hype and the ending's more somber, but this one is the other way around.
Yep. the opening theme is, of course, very, very, very somber.
Beautiful. Yeah,
and it is a fantastic opening theme, and of course,
that was in the other episode.
Fantastic ending theme.
We
So what you learn from this is that you should really watch Spice and Wolf if you haven't yet. You really should.
Yes, Jesus Christ.
All right, watch Cayenne Pepper and Dog. All right. Listen, my turn.
Speaking of Cayenne Pepper, we didn't mention Food Wars. We fucked up, boys.
Speaking of Cayenne Pepper, we need to get some more hot and spicy ramen and watch him eat it.
Sam, do you want to just slot in Food Wars into your list right now?
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that one. That's a great ending.
Slot it into your list.
Maybe I'll slot it into
your
ass.
Okay, my number 6.
I'm gonna just
Put
need
it
to
in my
put it in
ass.
my ass. Put it in my ass.
Number 6 for
Slot it
me
in your
was
ass, slot it
from
in your
Mob
ass.
Psycho. The ending to Mob Psycho. Jesus Christ. The ending to Mob Psycho 100. I just watched this show.
Slide it
Fucking
in
love
your
it. Great fucking show. It's a song called Refrain Boy by the band All Off. And that song is actually on their latest record, Resound. I like this song a lot. It's like my kind of like J-Rock song. Like I love how fast it is, and I love how serious and upbeat and serious it is. Like, and the animation to it is just.
It's like
I mean,
charcoal,
animation,
right?
Yeah,
Whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah. It's like a charcoal drawing or a pencil. I don't know, on parchment.
That's
or
the
something.
only amount of art I know, dude. I fucking know nothing about it.
It like I don't know, dude. I love.
I think
it.
that is charcoal. Or something that looks like it.
Freaking yeah, no, it looks like like I don't even know, dude. It even looks like black watercolor. Anyway, or Copic markers. I don't fucking know.
They probably
But-
did some crazy Japanese thing.
The visual
We'll
to it
never
is
know.
just super cool. I mean, the animation of Mob Psycho at all is just really fucking awesome.
Yeah, because they go messy on it, but it's like it's well animated mess. It's like a well controlled chaos almost. You know,
Oh yeah, yep. That's
It's not as
actually a
crisp
perfect
as-
way to put it.
it's not as crisp as One Punch Man's animation.
Right.
Well, even One Punch Man has some of the wobbliness to it, but Mob Psycho is a
Which-
lot more like jagged and rough. You know.
Which I love. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, they're both good. Yeah,
bounce. Anyway,
dude, and it's got Reagan in the ED. Best boy Reagan. Oh.
yeah, dude. Love it. Love it. I
Feels
think
Batman spoon.
I
Feels
like
Batman
for
spoon.
like an artsy person like me, like that. Just the visual of it is just fucking cool. But the song is also just something I love. But anyway, Mob Psycho 100. Watch it.
Dude, every time you say 100, I think you're saying the emoji 100.
100, 100, 100.
I feel like the
eggplant,
show is only
eggplant,
called
100.
It's called Mob Psycho, and then you're just adding the emoji 100 to the end of it.
Sweat
Yeah,
drops.
you
Sweat
guys
drops,
should all
sweat
watch
drops, sweat drops.
Martian Successor Nadesico 100.
Yeah.
Neon
right.
Genesis Evangelion 100. Anyway, Nick, number 5.
All right, boys, number 5. Boom! Revolutionary Girl Utena, Truth by Luca Yumi. So here's the thing. Revolutionary
Revolutionary.
Like
Revolutionary
Medea.
Girl
Hello.
Utena is like a famous show that everyone knows about, except these other guys who I'm talking to right now.
I know about this show. This
I
show's
know
great.
about
I'm
this
just
show.
joking with you.
I
It's
haven't finished it.
So look, this one doesn't have a lot of animation to it, but this fucking song is
this
so
song's
goddamn
out.
good.
This song is shit.
39 episodes of Utena, and I think this ending plays for about 26 of them. I listened to the full thing every single time. It got me so hyped up. I wanted to just be a pretty princess at the end of it.
Oh my god.
No, not really. Yes, no. Serious, not serious. Because it's like this rock, or it's like this pop rock type stuff. Sam, you know what style it is. I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. As
No,
far as
I
music
think
goes,
that's a
but,
pretty
like,
good. That's a pretty good.
Yeah, it's like this. It's just like this up tempo, like poppy rock, where the girl is like, yeah. So you got Utena with holding hands with the prince, and I don't know. It's like this. What's it called? What's that? The blurring or the fading, the soft light that's coming off of everything.
Yeah.
Backlighting. Anyway, yeah, it's just like soft backlighting. It's just like everything that I feel like a show about femininity, women. There's a lot of themes in Utena. It's crazy. There's a series of articles they wrote on ANN that explains, episode by episode, breaks it down. That's a good place to start if you've seen it before. But yeah, this wow, I went off on a weird tangent there. I think Utena's soundtrack in general, like the opening, the ending, the movie, all of it is just, it ties in really well to the mood of the story, and that's why I'm picking it. And it's just so catchy, That's all I got really for it.
Sure.
I rambled a bit.
All right, Mac.
All right.
And don't watch the dub. Don't watch the dub.
So don't watch the dub. So
For God's sakes.
for my next pick, gotta bring out a pick from my favorite studio, Kyoto Animation. Kyoukai no Karada's ending theme, Daisy by Stereo Dive Foundation. Absolutely freaking amazing song that kind of fits the I guess you could say the dynamic between the two main characters. And what could be better than having a red-haired main character who wears glasses? I mean, come on. What could be better than that?
The Akagami Megane.
Oh my god.
There's my Japanese for you.
Good job, Nick. Good job. Good job.
This is definitely a Kyoto Animation show. I can just looking at their hair. It's like, yep, that's KyoAni.
That is indeed KyoAni. But the overall animation that they bring in for the ending theme, awesome.
Yeah, there's a dove. She's holding out her hand.
Yep, there's a dove. There's a dove. The backgrounds in it
Wonder
are
what that-
really nice as well.
It represents things that doves represent.
So I'm not really going to
There we
go
go.
into too much, at least for my examples of ending themes about what the show is about.
Yeah, I kind of rambled on mine a little bit. My bad, boys.
It's okay. The ending theme, I think this is one of those ones that I'm leaning more towards the song being excellent, more than the actual animation of the ending theme and what it portrays, as far as relation to the show is concerned. But I'm not saying that the animation is bad. I'm just saying there's better ones out there. It's just the song on it is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's an amazing song. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been driving down the road jamming this song. It's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And even if you don't want to watch the anime, even if you say screw KyoAni because you like being wrong, you should listen to this song because it's really good.
I think this is one of the
think
ones you and
the-
I listened to in my car that day
Man.
when you came.
Maybe it's just not. Maybe it's not the type of song I like.
It's
you
just,
don't like anything good. That's why.
I know, right? He doesn't like anything good.
I don't hate it. I just feel like I've heard it before. I don't know.
It's
I like the animation a
it's
lot, though.
Really,
I like
it's
how
a
it looks.
really good song, and it's a really good ending, and
Right.
it's an okay anime. But I mean, hey, it's red
Maybe
hair.
I'm
like
just one of
the
those
song.
As I
suckers,
said
like,
again-
I need a hook. I need the song to
As
make,
I
to
said
get stuck in my
again,
head.
red hair girl with glasses, and I have a massive
Dude,
thing
yeah,
for redheads
I like the
and
animation. It's
glasses.
awesome.
So there you go.
All right, Sam,
Nice.
take it away.
My number 5 is from Occultic 9, Open Your Eyes by Asuka.
Did you actually watch that show, dude?
I didn't finish it because I couldn't.
I
get
finished
into
it. I think I watched. Oh no, I just finished it. There was no dub. I think
I just really like the song, but the ending animation.
No, that's
fucking
fine.
Sick.
it's actually good that you have one that you didn't even like finish the show because it shows that you're like, oh, you can appreciate it. You know,
Yeah, no, I
For
thought
what it
the
is.
song was. I liked it better than the opening. I think. This is
dude,
one
I
of
like
those
this
ones
song.
where-
I like the song better than the last one.
But
This is great.
Occultic 9, yeah, this is a weird anime, but I
They
like
jammed so much into every episode.
They did, but I really like the song. The song is really catchy. The girl's voice is really, like, it's just kind of high. Not haunting, but kind of like, you can feel it. You know, you feel it. You're just like, you listen to it and you're just like, I feel you. I got you, homie. And, like, it's just really catchy. It's really, really anime-y sounding. You know what I mean? It's just like that. Really good, like,
Yeah.
it's a really good jam, too. So, anyway,
You got the
If you've seen
silhouette
Occultic
standing in front
9.
of backgrounds.
this is one of those examples where I didn't finish the anime. I couldn't really get into it, but I loved the song. I actually like listened to this legit. But
This one reminds me of the Inu-yasha because it has the chorus at the beginning and then it goes off into the other lyrics, then it goes back to the chorus in the middle.
which I don't know why I like that a lot. I don't know, I just
Everybody
do.
it's like a tried and true music method.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
good.
It's awesome. But anyways, that's my number 5. Nick the bitch.
Sorry, I'm just watching the opening right now. All right. Got sucked in. All right, boys. Number 4. Never going to guess it if you... Actually, you might guess it if you know me. Is the Order a Rabbit? Season 2. Tokimeki Poperone by Chimame-tai. So this is one of those OPs that just goes
EDs.
fully on the other... Or sorry, EDs. What the fuck? I'm so used to saying OP.
I know.
Just edit that out a little bit. It's fine. But so this is one of those EDs that it goes like it shows that the Let me start that over. It shows my eclectic tastes, and it shows why I'm the best person ever. No, the reason that it's good is that it goes fully on the side of moe. Like that, if you have like a spectrum, it's a 10 out of 10 moe. It has these little like, they're not kindergartner girls, but they look like it in the show, and they're walking around, they're staring up at you with these big doe eyes, and they're singing these little chibi voices, and like you can't help but feel like warm fuzzies. And then Mac and Sam, you guys watched the video, right? The one that I posted.
I already knew this one before you posted.
Yeah, because I spammed it as it was airing like a while ago.
I already knew this one. And honestly,
it's just diabetes.
I'm with
diabetes.
you. This is one of those. This is a great ending theme. It just you watch it and you feel so freaking happy. You're just like, this is so cute.
It's funny because on the side when you watch it on YouTube, there's on the recommended on the side there's the same video and song, and it says "cutest anime ending" is the title of the YouTube video.
Yeah, no, it's up there. It's so good, so cute, and it's a funny thing is like there's like these tiny little girls with perfect dance choreography,
right?
And they're like spinning around and jumping, and they're like la la la, like looking up at you. And the video I posted is they changed the lyrics to make it sound all dark and stuff, so it's kind of funny. I don't know if we'll use that as the show note one, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll use that as the show note. That's not the official one, the one that we post. They changed the lyrics, but yeah, dude, pure moe, pure sugar and diabetes. Check it out.
Diabetes.
All right, Mac.
Gochi Usa, season 2.
Mac Shack.
All right, so for my next ending theme pick, I also have to show that I'm a little bit diverse and a little bit dynamic in what I like.
Yeah, I felt like such an asshole when I said it like that. I'm like,
yeah. So
I'm like, oh, look at me.
So for my next pick, going back a little bit in the age spectrum, not too far. Great teacher Onizuka. I believe this is the second ending, if I remember correctly. It's Shizuku by Miwaku Okuda. And this song right here, oh man, all the greatness to it. Oh man, it's such a good song. And considering, that the anime is slightly aged, the animation in the ending theme when it does, or how it does it, it's fantastic the way that they do it. And
doesn't the actual show animation look kind of like butt?
It does a little bit. I mean, it does a little bit, but it's kind of intentional with the way that it does it, and it works really well in the narrative of the story. But I mean, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic, this ending theme. And
there's a lot of layers going on in this one.
It does have a lot of layers, but the ending part of the song, with GTO written up on the board and the guys just walking out and the song's dying down. It's like, that's a good way to calm down after watching what I just watched with all of the crazy faces this guy makes. It's just a really nice way to calm down and be like, okay, in the meantime, while the OPs get you kind of hyped for what you're fixing to go through. And the EDs just bring you down real nice.
And then they put the chloroform over your mouth, and
and then you're taped, you're taped to a chair watching more of it, which I mean isn't really a bad fate because GTO is fantastic. Love GTO. And
all right, number 4.
Oh yeah, dude, GTO.
GTO's good.
Can't go wrong with that.
My number 4. From one of my favorite animus. The first episode had a different ending, but then from episode 2 to like 13, it was this ending. So this is technically the first ending, but anyway,
a lot of anime do that.
Yeah. This is from Kill la Kill. Gomenne Iko Jari.
Before you start, real quick, Sam. Sorry. Oh, I fucked up, dude. Say the rest of the title. Go ahead.
He did just say the rest of the title.
It's a long title.
Irarenai.
So
I can't say that.
Why didn't you pick the good one, dude?
Don't
they're both
lose
good,
your way.
They're both good. I like the other one.
That's the only.
But I like
that's
both
like
of them.
anytime Kill la Kill and music is brought up, that's all I think about is "Don't lose your way."
Yeah.
Before my body is dry.
This is by Miku Sawai.
Oh man, the Mako one. That's
I just
my
like
jam,
that. Man, that fucking
I like this one,
piano
too.
though in this one. Like that,
got
that
Ryuko,
combination
right?
of
It's Ryuko
piano
theme.
and the guitar coming in at the back, like bam, wow, 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 wow. And like I don't fucking know. Love this song though. I love the second opening better.
Oh, you know
but I
what?
like this ending better.
Actually,
than-
yeah, this. So here's the thing. I agree with you. Actually, I changed my mind. The song on this one I like better, but then at the same time, ending 2 with Mako, just super chibi, like flying around on clouds. That one is also great.
Right.
So yeah, you can't really go wrong. I fucked up, bro.
The
I'm
visual
sorry.
of this one, I like better too. I mean, the Mako.
Oh
one
no
is-
way, Mako has better. Visuals.
I don't know. I just like because it kind of shows Ryuko a little more vulnerable. She's wearing a
Yeah.
regular school outfit and she's not wearing senketsu.
But it's
But, like,
Mako.
She's looking at like a wedding dress in one part of it. And it's
Mako's
just
pouring
like,
rainbows into a star.
all right, moving on. You guys are stupid. All right, moving on. You guys are retarded.
It's a tie. They both win.
Base
Alright, Nick.
trigger saving anime.
Yeah, base trigger. All right,
An
number
elephant
3.
shooting rainbows into her little kiddie pool.
I hope that's not a euphemism for something. Just
Out
like,
of his trunk. His
Number 3.
trunk. Oh
Number
shit!
3,
It's
Nick.
my turn. Oh my
Yeah.
God. That was Mac's turn, dude.
No,
I'm a
Nick
little out of it.
Nick McMee.
All right, so going on the other end of the spectrum, the opposite of Moe, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, Hikari no Hashi wo Koete by Kai Ugura. I probably butchered all of that. That's cool. So
No, you
Legend of the
actually
Galactic
did pretty good.
Heroes is this super sprawling, epic space opera that takes place over like 100 plus episodes. It's great. It's got politics. It's got intrigue. It's got adult characters. It's super serious. And
got
it's really
adultery.
good. And I don't know if there's any adultery in it. I don't think there is. But anyway, there's like noblemen who are like lecherous maybe. But anyway, so this one, if you clicked on, if you've seen it, Sam and Mac, you guys saw this one, right?
I did not see this one.
It's like click on it right now and just watch it as I'm talking. It's basically like the epitome of space opera, and it kind of shows the themes of the show in a way that's like, you know, in a musical way, you know, and it's just very like epic, right? It's everything that I want in an ending for this type of show. Like it's so dignified and it's just got like this booming sound to it that really I looked forward to every episode. I'm like, oh, when's that ending coming? Oh, I needed that. I needed that kick, dude. It was good. It has like the main characters, Yang Wenli. It's got Reinhardt. You know, it's got all of them just floating along in space. And Legend of the Galactic Heroes, ending number 1, it's one of my favorites. It's really good. So yeah, as Mac would say, it's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Because you said all of yours are like
They're fantastic.
Fantastic.
They need a couple
Yeah.
more scoops of Kofif.
Yeah. I just love how this is like the complete opposite of Gochi Usa. Like it's so deep and like serious. But yeah, real good, boys.
Good
Check
shit.
it out.
Good
All
shit.
right.
So
Mac Attack.
my next one comes from Shinsekai Yori. Name of the song, Warate Ringo. And it's done by the voice actress of the main character Saki. Her name is Taneda Risa. Just wow.
Love the song.
This song is amazing. Absolutely
Kaiori.
amazing.
Is it fantastic though?
It's let me tell you, I just need some Kofif to listen to this properly and enjoy it. It's it's so good. Like holy shit. I wish I had learned this song before I went to Japan so I could attempt to do this in karaoke. Oh my god.
Karaoke.
Yes, I wanted to. Oh, it's so
That'd be
good.
fun.
It's so good.
So is it just me, or does it? Every time I hear this, I feel like it's sped up, but it's not. It's just like it sounds like they sped it up. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of it.
Hey, they didn't speed it up.
No, I didn't. I know. It just feels like it, dude. How about that firework part where it like goes silent for half a second and then it's like ba 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 ba.
Yes.
Love that.
The way that the audio and the visuals kind of go with each other on this ending theme is just oh man, it gets me all sorts of riled up. All sorts of riled up. It's like
The long tone.
Yeah, no,
man.
this is good. This is a good song, good ending. I like the visuals a lot too.
oh yeah, it's
The visual motif.
the visual
I like that.
the
I like that
visual
fucking show.
kofif. Which
I
is
just
just
like that
look at the
fucking show,
visual
so.
kofif.
It's like a really abstract version of the show, kind of, you know.
Yeah,
She's journeying alone, and it's like sad sounding, and then she's crying, but she doesn't really know why, and then she's holding someone's hand, and it's like, oh god, it's dystopian. Oh, so good. Oh.
Okay. Anyway, number 2, right? Is this where we're on? Or
No,
number 3?
we're on 3.
Oh shit.
God
Okay.
damn it, Sam.
I don't really need to say much about this one, but my
Yeah,
number
you
3 do.
This is your best
I don't
one,
know,
dude.
man. I mean, you're a bitch, but anyway, Shiki no Uta by Minmi from
Woo!
Samurai Champloo.
We're just getting all the best ones out at number 3.
This song is so fucking. I love the
This is
visual.
a
of it,
classic
'cause
ending theme.
this is another one of those ones where it kind of showcases one character and she kind of is just going through the motions and in a cool abstract like visual. In this case, it's Fu. From Samurai Champloo.
Samurai
And,
Champloo.
I love this song. It's kind of like that. It's got this weird mixture of like that Japanese folk music with like a hip hop beat in the like way distance, but it's mostly like a kind of a acoustic-y kind of R&B. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
you had it right. You had it right. Yeah.
I don't know, but like it's so fucking catchy. Like
And it's the females doing the hip hop too, which I like. Like it's always seems like it's males, right?
yeah, but like even if it doesn't sound hip hoppy at all to anyone, it still goes with the rest of the show so well.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's such a great song. It's so good.
And it's got these
Easily-
great images of like cherry blossoms and sunflowers and, you know, Fu as a
very
kid.
nice, like it's less of a music video and more of like a visualette and
Yeah,
showing- yeah, which is I mean a lot of EDs are
Dude.
like that, sure, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of EDs are not as good as OPs just because like the OP is trying to hook you in. The ED is
Right.
just like, shit, you already watched the episode. We don't give a fuck. Like
but enjoy this song
know.
and cool visual anyway.
Yeah,
'cause, yeah.
it's kind of an
exactly.
afterthought almost a lot of times.
But yeah, that's my number 3. Love it, fucking love it. So let's
Dude,
move
this
on
one
to
doesn't need very much visuals in my opinion. Like
It
the song's
doesn't.
so goddamn good.
You could even have just black with credits scrolling with this song, and I'd be like, fuck. But anyway, moving
Yeah.
to DOS!
Classic.
Number 2!
Ooh. Ooh.
Me!
I'm gonna shiver as I try to find my number 2. So, if you've paid attention to the opening theme episode, I said you won't see me coming when I said the ED. I said something to that effect, and that was from this ED. It's from the show Gankutsuo, The Count of Monte Cristo, and it's called "You Won't See Me Coming" by Jean-Jacques Burnel. And
Jean-Jacques Benil.
You're really, like, proud of that one, aren't you?
yeah, dude, through line, man. I'm setting them up and knocking them down. It's great, multi-episode joke or whatever it is. Fucking great, dude. So here's the thing. Gankutsuo, The Count of Monte Cristo it's an old book, right? It's an old story. But anime animizes it and turns it into something with space.
Animizes
and
it.
giant robots. And Studio Gonzo animated it. So like the crazy thing about this show is it's a thriller in every sense of the word. Like in every episode, you're kind of hanging on the tip. You're like, oh shit, what's gonna go down next? Oh shit! And then they start playing this ending theme, and you're like, oh shit! And you got to just click on the next episode. And that's why I'm putting it up here because it's so hype, and it gets you going, dude. It gets you going.
The visual of this, it just goes in. Like, they're just...
Yeah, it's like
And
this
it doesn't let up.
trippy.
There's like a rave happening.
you know.
What the...
Yeah, dude. No, that's the show too. The
shit.
aesthetics of the show is this ending. Like you need to watch it if you haven't yet, because Gonzo takes the Count of Monte Cristo and they make it take place in like the space age society. And it's crazy. Like he's an alien and stuff, and it's just like they got all this crazy technology, and there's like janky CG from like 2003, and it's just like what's happening? And their clothing patterns, like when they move, the patterns don't really move, so it's got this trippy effect to it. It's crazy. Yeah,
dude, in this visual, there's live action people wearing bodysuits of black and red like hypnotic swirls and dancing around so that they can be looped. Like that's crazy. That's so fucking awesome.
And it kind of tells it tells the themes of the show in the lyrics too.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. I gotta watch this show. All right. Mac, number 2.
Okay, so for my next one, it's funny that you brought up how most ODs or EDs, not most ODs. I combined the two. It's funny how you said most EDs are not set up like OPs, because this ties perfectly into that statement. Because this one is. Because if I were to show you this one, you would think it was an OP, not an ending. And that is Eureka 7's second ending theme, Fly Away by Izawa Asami. And if you haven't seen Eureka 7, you may not know that it drops a lot of musical references. The OST is really diverse. All the ending and opening themes are really diverse. And this ending theme right here kind of follows suit, because it's got kind of this kind of like 80s almost feel to it. And it's got some cutouts, like some flashes that happen in the video that kind of resemble that kind of older, more retro style, but at the same time, Bones does what they did great in this show, and that is the fluid mech animations and the backgrounds, and everything is just beautiful in this ending theme. Absolutely fantastic. It's easily one of my favorite songs out of the whole Eureka 7 franchise. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely. And that's one of the things.
I do like this song a lot.
Yeah, I really like this song.
Sounds like a 90s video game.
It's phenomenal, man, and it's really catchy. Absolutely. It kind of gives me chills just to listen to it, because this is nostalgia trip 101 for me. Because this is anime numero uno for me. And this song just gives me chills. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, I'm using fantastic again. This is 22 scoops of Kofi.
Do you want to just record a couple of sound bites of you saying fantastic?
This is 22 scoops of Kofif right here. I mean, the ending theme is perfect. Even though, it doesn't really look like an ending theme. It looks more like an OP. It's everything about it is
actually,
perfect.
Yeah, because it's got the characters' names, going through the list of them.
Yes. That's why it looks like an OP. But, I mean, everything that they did in that second ending theme in Eureka 7, in my opinion, was completely perfect. I mean, the animation was beautiful.
Yep.
The song was fantastic. I'm going to keep trying to say fantastic as much as I can now that you said that. I'm just going to keep saying fantastic.
All right, we get it. The show sucks.
Speaking of fantastic, Sam, what's your
Speaking of
number
fantastic,
2 fantastic
Phantasmagestura.
show?
What's your number 2?
Listen, I actually last minute switched mine because my number 1 needs to be this one. So my number 2 is from Martian Successor Nadesico.
More
Watashi,
like too high. Oh, I'm just kidding, dude.
Shut up, bitch. Watashi Rashiku by Houko Kawashima. Just like one of Mac's recent favorites, this one's actually done by the voice actress of the main character, Yurika Misumaru. And I thought that was super cool. That's actually her first anime voice role, too. And they chose her song to be the ending. And the visual of it is literally just...
It's her
Eureka
staring at you like a waifu.
It's just Eureka in different positions.
Wait,
sitting
Eureka?
down, standing
Wait,
up
her
with-
name is Eureka. Oh, that's crazy, dude. I just realized that.
Okay,
Because
anyway.
Eureka 7. Eureka.
I like
GG.
how he skipped number 2 and he's doing number 1.
Well, no,
No,
I
he
didn't.
switched
I
them.
said I switched them. You fucking ruined it.
I like how he's doing that. GG.
I like how I switched them, is what I said.
Dude, Mac, doesn't this remind you of Monogatari's second season? One of their OPs with Kaiki.
I
The
switched
song to
them.
this.
I switched them.
Mac, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Maybe.
Okay, anyways, I switched them because my number one needs to be my number one. And anyway, visuals aside, it's not really, it just kind of shows Eureka doing whatever. I just really like the song. The song is goddamn catchy, and it's just like, I don't even fucking know, dude. Actually, she sings it in one of the episodes too, like during a swimsuit contest or an idol contest, which I thought was hilarious. But like, I think it's just a really catchy. I love this song. I might have a little bit of a bias towards it, but shut up. Anyway, number one. So any
Number
honorable
one,
mentions
boys.
any honorable mentions you might want to do now?
Oh yeah,
before
before number one, let's do some honorable mentions. All right, I'll start with one. Dagashi Kashi. I mentioned this in our end of year review from last year. It was my number one ED of the year. I was tempted to put it here, but then I thought, nah, I'll spotlight other stuff. I just loved it, dude. Dagashi Kashi. We talked about it there. It's got great visuals. Cat in the Hat, Alice in Wonderland. Another one real quick, Slam Dunk, the ultimate nostalgia bomb. And then another one real quick, last one for me, Hunter x Hunter ED number 2. Where they're fighting in the city. I forgot the York new arc, I believe.
Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, with Kurapika. I like to call him Krapika. It sounds like tapioca, but his name is like Kurapika or something. But I call him Krapika.
Sami?
Dude, click on the ED number 2 for Hunter x Hunter just real quick, and listen to the first few seconds of that shit.
No, I don't have time.
Oh my god! First 5 seconds is so epic.
Mac, any honorable mentions? No.
Of course I do, and it's listed under the
I
UR category on my sheet here, and basically UR is unrankable because this it's preposterous what they do in this show, and the name of the show is Sora no Otoshi Mono Heaven's Lost Property. For every single episode that they do, they have a different ending theme made specifically for that episode that is sung by the cast.
That's legit.
And so many of them made me bust out laughing after watching the ludicrousness that is this show. I get an ending theme that is equally hilarious for the most part. And it's different every time, so you never know what to
Are these
expect.
flying panties?
Dude, that
Those
flying
are
panties
flying
bit is
panties.
awesome. I love it.
It's
classic.
perfect, man. It really is.
Great.
There's actually in that flying panties one, there is a time in that ending theme where they are flying up as high as an SR-71 Blackbird, and they hit their afterburners and they pass it, and it's so ridiculous. Oh man, it's great. If you haven't seen
Everyone's
that show,
taking
you just
pictures.
need to watch it because it's a good laugh. It's a really good laugh. So yeah, those are mine.
All right, I got a couple real quick before we start our number ones. One honorable mention, and this doesn't really count, but I think it counts enough to mention it,
Nope.
is the ending to the
can hear my
first two
salt.
Ava Rebuild movies.
Not an ending theme, but great
Beautiful
OST.
Boy, done by Utari Hikaru. It comes at the end of the movie, and it's a song. So
Yep,
I
not a
mean,
TV show. It's okay though.
Doesn't matter. It's still an ending. Still an ending theme. Actually, there's even a couple of the records say the ending theme to Ava
Yeah,
Rebuild.
that's fine.
so
It's not a TV show though. Not
Doesn't matter.
Not eligible.
It wasn't eligible. That's why it's a mention. So fuck off.
All right.
Anyway.
Hey, I mean they have different awards for TV and movies in real life. So
all right.
different
So
awards.
Nick being
There we
a
go.
bitch
When
aside.
we make a movie ending theme episode, we can do that, Sam. Feel free.
All right. Nick having his stick up
so
his ass
salty right
aside. Also, another honorable mention. I like this one, but I didn't put it on my list. Heart of Sword by TM Revolution from Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, yeah,
my God.
Kenshin, dude.
Song is great.
You put that one on there?
I did not.
I think I browsed through a couple of those before doing this, but yeah, I like Kenshin.
But anyways, let's start with Nick's number one.
Oh shit, boys. Oh shit, boys. Oh shit, boys. So this is like part of the reason I even wanted to make this a topic was, dude, I just love this ending theme so much. Keion, Season 1, Don't Say Lazy by Sakuraku Keion-bu. So
good.
Oh my god. Another KyoAni ending. We were going to have quite a few in this. Max, number 1, hint, hint. But, dude, Keion, Don't Say Lazy. God, the first time I saw this show was when I was getting back into anime again after a hiatus. And this is what like really jump-started me. Just every time I'd end the episode, I'd be like, oh shit, when's Don't Say Lazy coming on? And I'd have a smile on my face for like literally 24 minutes, you know? Usually you're watching a show and you're like, oh, that was cool, blah, blah, blah. But if Keion is like the whole show, and then the ending, and my face is like even brighter up just because just like the way that they're in their little rock band and Mio's being like a badass, you know, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of the movie School of Rock, right? Where they got this attitude about them, but at the same time they're still like innocents, you know, and they're kind of, you know, they're not really actually hardcore, but they're trying to act like it, right? And it's just fuck, dude.
This is one of the most perfect ending themes ever. Is Keion's Don't Say Lazy.
I agree.
Mio's little foot stomp in the middle of it's like, oh god, oh, great timing.
I mean,
I don't mean like sexually.
I mean, all you need is some Mugi, or at least all I need is some Mugi.
Oh yeah, Mugi on the keyboard. She would be a key. She's weird enough to be a keyboarder, man.
Oh man,
eyebrows.
I mean, hey, edible eyebrows. I'm okay with that.
Dude, yeah, and the part where Mio's eyebrows, she's like, and her eyes like move up and down. I'm like, whoa.
It's so funny. Okay.
Great. I love it.
Mac Shack.
Okay, my number 1 does not come as a surprise to anybody. And that is Clannad's first ending theme, Dango Dai Kazoku. It might as well be its only ending theme. Song is performed by Chada. And
Dumb.
Here's my question. Why didn't they keep this for season 2? If this was season 2,
they really should have kept it for season 2 because season 2's was only appropriate like for one scene.
Actually, it was appropriate for like one episode. It was
appropriate for one scene. But what this ending theme accomplishes is something that a lot of other ending themes can never accomplish. And that is the fact that it can make you either feel happy or sad. It's completely like...
Oh, yeah.
It fits in this really weird happy medium to where if you just watch something sad that happened in the show, it fits perfectly. If you watch something happy, it's cute and adorable. It's insane how well this ending theme fits the entire narrative of the show. Like this, it's a perfect ending theme because no matter how the episode ends, this song and the visuals to it always matches. Always.
Yeah, that's legit, dude. That's a good point.
Like it's phenomenal. I've never encountered an ending theme like that fits no matter what happens. And
I would say Arya's themes fit that, but that's a different show.
Yeah. Well, that
I can name that, but
from what I understand of Arya, though, it's not near as roller coastery as Clannad is, because no matter how happy or how sad,
it's more similar than you think. But yeah, I see what you mean.
It fits perfectly. I mean, it's fantastic.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Dude, it makes me a little hungry too. Shoot.
All right.
Dude, those dongos, they're so cute, man.
So my number
now you can't eat them without crying, man. You can't eat dongos anymore.
Oh my god.
My number
Ushio,
1.
Why?
I gotta preface this by saying that the visuals of it are it's like a still montage. It still works really well, but it's kind of whatever. But my number 1 is The Real Folk Blues by the Seatbelts featuring Maya Mane from Cowboy Bebop.
Get a load of this guy. He's a song fag. Come on, where's the visuals?
I really don't need to say anything else about it.
You do. Come on, dude. It's your number 1. Hype it up.
There's no I mean, if you've seen Cowboy Bebop, okay, like you don't skip this. You just don't. You watch the opening, you watch the show, and then you watch the ending, and then the next episode starts. You watch the opening, you watch the show, and you watch the ending, and so on and so on and so on. You let it go. You fucking don't touch the remote ever in my fucking house when this anime is playing.
Well, you're getting a little animated there. Be careful. You might start coughing and hacking again.
I will cough.
Oh man, I love how your guys' were serious and mine was just Keion.
Trisha's in the back.
Keion
like,
is
oh my
serious.
God, shut up.
That's true.
Keion
Serious
is
business.
super serious.
Keion is serious.
business.
But
No,
the real
I mean,
like the
yeah.
the fucking seatbelts though is just like if you listen to their other music, is just a fucking
Have they done other anime stuff?
cool fucking band. You know what? I don't know
I
actually.
feel like they have. Have they done
I've
like
only listened to
GTO?
a couple of
Did
their
they do
songs.
that? Maybe. Anyway, we
But-
should know this.
The Real Folk Blues is just like a.
Fantastic.
I don't really know if anyone.
Well said, Mac.
I mean, I don't know, man. I just love the song. It goes perfect with the show. It's a perfect way to end the roller coaster of a ride the episode just brought you on and let you off of, and
It's got that noir aesthetic.
it's very noir.
Yeah.
Very noir aesthetic.
Basically, noir just means lots of shadows, and you got to be moody and stuff.
No,
right?
noir.
God,
No,
noir.
noir. Noir means you need to go
No, I'm
watch
joking.
Hyperdimension Neptunia.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Noir.
That being said,
Detectives and such. There we go.
what are your favorite fucking endings, dude? Tell us.
Yeah, listeners.
Tell us on
Tweet at
Twitter
us, Anime Summit.
at
Wait.
Anime Summit podcast, or tell us on
Do we
iTunes
still do?
review.
Are we still doing iTunes reviews?
Yes, hell yeah.
Shit, give us a 5-star. Oh, come on,
Give
guys.
us a 5-star. Give us
You
a
know,
5-star just because of.
Give us a
Wait,
4. You know,
before
it's fine.
before we
Maybe not
completely
a 4.
walk away from the endings, there is one I think we can all agree about, and I know somebody out there will get extremely salty if we don't mention it, and you're both gonna kick yourselves for not thinking of it. And I intentionally
thought
didn't
of
put
it.
it on the list, and that is Fully Cooley.
No. I thought of that one.
Oh man,
I thought
fuck.
some dude, some. No, Mac, I did think about it because remember when I was guessing your guys' OPs? So before the episode started, I tried to guess all of their lists.
Nick
and I
did
was
say
like,
that.
I got
yeah.
some stuff right, and I'm like, Sam's gonna. put
That
Fully
was
Cooley.
supposed. That should go on my list, right on Shooting Star by the
Yeah,
Pillows.
fuck the Desco, dude.
Fully
Come on.
Oh my
Cooley.
god.
I'm just salty. I just
And-
don't like the Desco.
And on the bombshell that we did not include Fully Cooley as one of our main as one of our main ending themes.
Yeah, take out the Desco, and then you're good.
No.
It's got to hurt a little bit, Sam. If it doesn't hurt, then it's not. You're not doing
I'll
it.
take
So,
out. I'll take out Inu-yasha before I take out Nadesico.
I have been Mac, and with me, I've had Sam and Nick, and we all surprisingly have good taste this episode. And we have been the Anime Summit Podcast.
Cue the JoJo theme, roundabout.